Hello, welcome. We're so excited for tonight. For our hydration happy hour, you were in the right spot. I'm Roseanne, and I have my friend Lindsay. We are going to co-host and walk you through this incredible treatment. So make sure very first that you put your name in the comments, because we want to make sure that we know that you're here and that you get entered into a giveaway that we're going to do on Friday. I'm going to share some fun, fast facts about Mary Kay really quick. And then Lindsay's going to go over what we're going to need. So as we pull this up, our beautiful Mary Kay is our founder of this company. She started this 60 years ago. Her whole mission was to enrich women's lives, giving them an opportunity to put God first, family second, career third. And they have a charitable foundation that raises money for cancer research, cancers that affect women specifically, and ending domestic violence. Still family owned today. I've got the chance to meet Mary Kay's grandson and her great-granddaughter, and I love how down to earth they are and how they are passing on her legacy. So
that's so fun.
Yeah, Lindsay, tell us what supplies we should have ready so that when we jump into the facial, we've got everything we need.
Okay, so you should have gotten some samples in the mail. It should be the Time-Wise Repair. And then also you should have gotten our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel and our charcoal mask.
Ooh.
And then you will also need some hot washcloths to wash all of the dirt away, and it feels just so amazing. And then if you want to pull your hair back, have a headband, go ahead and do that. And if you need a refreshing drink, have that on hand also.
Yay. Cool. And I jumped ahead into the slideshow already. So Lindsay, let's jump in. I'm ready to wash my face.
Okay. First of all, we are going to start off with our number one selling product. It is our oil-free eye makeup remover. If you don't have that, if you have a different eye makeup remover that you use, go ahead and use that. What you want to do is go ahead and shake it up, get the oil and the water mixed up together.
It's actually oil-free, so the cleanser.
The cleanser, sorry. Yes, cleanser.
I know, it looks like oil because of how it separates.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good. I was like, oh.
Stop you right there. Anyway, I usually like to put it on my eye and let it sit there for a second so that it can pull all of the dirt and your mascara and eyeliner off. And this is, it also conditions your eyelashes. And I don't know if you have the slide for that, Roseanne, but this is one thing that you definitely want to do every single night, because there is such a thing as the eyelash mites.
Yeah.
And
I don't have a picture, so I'm sparing everyone tonight.
In case you just ate dinner or something.
Yeah.
But if you leave your eye makeup on at night, they actually come out and they have a little feast. And so I know that sounds absolutely disgusting, but just we're going to scare you into.
You'll always wash off your eye makeup.
Yes. And also anything that says eye, you can use for your eyes. Otherwise, you need to keep it away from your eyes.
Yeah. So yeah, this is safe for the eyes because it oil-free eye makeup remover. Awesome.
Oil-free.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry guys,
You're good. I think we're ready for sample number 1 now.
Yeah, we are going with the, we're going to start washing our face. So what you want to do is go ahead and get one of your washcloths out. Number one is your going to be the one to start with, and you want to get your face nice and wet. And then when you've done that, oh my goodness, just getting face wet. Yeah. You're going to want to use, so this is our Time Wise Repair Volume Firm Foaming Cleanser. And when you use this, this stuff goes a long way. So you just want to use just a little dab on your finger. We also have our Skin Vigorate brush that we use, and we put it on here. And this has 3 different settings. Has a high, medium, and low. And you just rub it all around your face.
That feels so nice.
It does. It feels amazing. We also have a massaging head that you can also get with this. But this brush is going to really get into those pores and pull all of that nasty stuff out. I don't know about you, Roseanne, but I can't live without this thing.
I know.
This thing.
I think the last class I left mine in the bathroom, and I just felt this is not even fun. So I made sure I grabbed it and pulled it into here.
Yeah, and you can see a little there, right there, and see how much it pulls out. Yeah. And then go ahead and rinse your face off.
It feels so nice.
And that
sample will probably last them a couple more times. Like I have a friend who said the repair line lasted her a week.
So, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was amazed. So just be go with what you use, and you can use it again tomorrow morning, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and this cleanser is just so creamy, and it just feels so good.
Yeah. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yay. So once we have the cleanser rinsed off, we're going to do sample number 2. So I'll walk us through our Radiance Revealing Facial Pill. This one, you might use the whole thing. I like to put it over my whole face. I also love to put it on my neck, and I'm going to show a picture about why that's a good idea. So you're going to grab sample number 2, avoid your eye area, and you can put it everywhere else though. You might experience a slight tingle. It shouldn't hurt though, but there might be a slight tingle, especially if your skin is extra sensitive or you have any like open or cuts on your face. The glycolic acid is going in and sloughing off dead skin, helping it to look more youthful. And that way your skincare is more effective. Instead of just washing your face and doing your moisturizer morning and night, using some type of exfoliator once or twice a week to slough up that dead skin. That way when you are using your cleanser and moisturizer, they're even more effective because they're sitting on fresh skin. So that's sample number 2. We're going to leave this one on for a bit. You can leave it on for up to 10 minutes. In fact, I also like to do it on my hands. That's a little trick that I find helps my hands stay more youthful looking. And I'll just rinse it off when I rinse my face. I have tried it on the bottom of my feet too. A good little pedicure. I would make sure you keep it just on the bottom of your feet. I did it on the bottom and the top and left them on for like an hour. It just got a little tender. So maybe make sure you're very diligent, and after 10 minutes, rinse it off because it doesn't need more than 10 minutes. So as we have this sitting on, I'm going to pull up some before and after pictures. And then me and Lindsay will share and introduce ourselves a little better. So this is our different exfoliators we have. On the right side is the Reveal and Pill. That's the sample number 2 that you just have on right now. And that provides the deepest exfoliation, but you're not going to be red or blotchy. I have very sensitive skin, and I use this every single Wednesday, and I love how smooth my skin feels for even a couple days afterwards. So you can use it twice a week. You just want to make sure it's spaced out if you do. But I only use it once a week because on Sunday, I use the microdermabrasion, and that's the product in the middle. So that's another exfoliator we have, not as deep. You don't leave it on, you just rub it in. It's feels really gritty with the crystals, and they help exfoliate and take off dead skin. They're the size of your pore, so they have the best chance of cleaning the pores and helping them to appear smaller. And I use that in the shower because then it rinses off super easy. And then the Skinvigorate brush that Lindsay was talking about at the beginning. This is not an exfoliator, so it's safe enough to use morning and night, but it just provides a better, deeper clean. I experienced less acne also when I was using this, which I had used our Clear Proof, and that helped clear it up. And then I started using this, and it removes your makeup, cleans your face way more effectively than just a washcloth, and way more than your fingers. So there's that. And then just one last picture here, the facial pill. I love the results on the left with Susan, especially on her neck. I am taking very good care of my neck because that's an area that's aging sooner than the rest of my face. So make sure any products I use on my face, I also use on my neck. And then on the right side, one of my friend's customers, you can tell she has more uneven complexion in the before pictures after using the product for 3 months, twice a week, more even complexion. She is wearing an under eye corrector, but that's the only makeup she's wearing. So, and Lindsay, I'd love for you to introduce yourself. You've been a co-host before, but it's been a while. And plus we have, a different guest on. I do see that there is a guest watching. So make sure you get your name in the chat, or if it's not letting you chat, make sure you text your beauty consultant and let her know you're on. So Lindsay, tell us about you.
My name's Lindsay O'Pikins. I have been a consultant for about 1.5 years now. And I actually, this isn't my first time around. I joined about 18 years ago. And at the time I thought, it would be kind of a fun thing to do, which it was. Don't get me wrong on that, but it just wasn't the right time for me. And so I had gotten quite a bit of product, and I wasn't able to sell it all. And so there is a program that we will talk about a little bit later, but it is our 90% buyback. And I sent back all of my unused products, and Mary Kay cut me a check for 90% of, got 90% back of my money. So anyway, Roseanne invited me to a lot of different events. We've been friends for about 12 years now. Mm-hmm. And so every event that I went to, there was just a vibe that I just, I wanted more of that vibe that I was getting from the events. It was so positive. You could tell how much the consultants loved each other, and just the support. And so it took me a while to get me to decide to sign up, but I called the company, and they said that they would get back to me a little bit later in the day. And so I called them back. They said that I could join again, and I'm just going to run with it. And it has been just an absolute amazing journey. And I've loved the women that I've worked with, and just the positivity. That's what I needed in my life. And so,
yep. I know. I love that you decided to give it a try again, because you could have been like, nope, tried that once, not doing that again. But I love, what a good example to your children too. Like, hey, sometimes we try something and it doesn't work out the way we want, but if it's something that's really important to us, we get back up and we try again. That is an awesome example.
And I've loved to be able to pamper all of the women that I have, and just getting I mean, gaining new friendships along the way. I mean, it's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love how much you care and love about others. And it's been fun to see, as you serve others, it comes back into your life tenfold. And you've got 2 big promotions in your business in the last month, which has been really fun to celebrate and see your efforts and being blessed. So as you serve and take care of others, I love it.
Thank you, Roseanne.
Yeah. And I've been building my business now for 14 years. Prior to Mary Kay, I had finished college and I was teaching piano and finding a lot of joy with working with my students. But I had some free time in the morning when I'm like, I could probably find a part-time job and use that extra income to build up savings and, prepare for emergencies. And that's when I got invited to a Mary Kay facial as a referral. I'd never tried Mary Kay, and I was really impressed with the quality of the product. I tried microderm, which is very similar to what you're trying right now. And, but I wasn't interested in joining. I didn't want to sell anything. I didn't know much about makeup. I'm introverted. I didn't want to work with women because I thought it would just be a lot of drama and gossip. But as I learned more about the company, its values, God first, family second, career third, that there's no sales quotas, and that you could earn a career card, it just really resonated with me. It gave me hope back in my life. We were struggling with infertility. It gave me a purpose. It gave me something to serve and take care of others. Because when you're struggling and, and going through something hard, I think one of the best things to do is to forget about yourself and serve others, because someone else is probably going through something even harder. And so I decided to join Mary Kay. Now we've earned 7 career cars. It's been such a blessing financially, but more importantly, the personal growth, better time management, money management, people management, different skills that I've learned to, get out of my shyness. And I'm so grateful for Mary Kay and that I can pass it on. Now we do have 3 kids, ages 9, 7, and 5. And I'm so grateful to be a mom, and because that was something that I had prayed for many, many years before having them. So I'm so grateful. So we will rinse this off now. So grab your next washcloth and get your face all rinsed off. If you put the facial pill on your face, on your face, your neck, your hands, or your feet, make sure you rinse it off wherever you put it. And I just love how my skin looks and feels after this.
I do too. I remember the first time that I tried it, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Stuff rocks. And one bottle lasts me a whole year. Like, it's just amazing. Concentrated, right? And the sample, maybe you'll get it to last one more time. I don't know. But it depends on how much you put on. Okay. So now that your face is rinsed off, we're going to move along to sample number 3. This is our charcoal mask. It says clear proof on it. This is something that helps more oily skin or where you have bigger pores. And so in this picture, you can see she's applied it in the center of her face, nose, forehead, chin. That's typically where people are more oily. But if you're oily all over, put it all over. If you're dry all over, maybe just do a little bit on your nose and maybe in the very center or something. You want to apply a thin layer. You don't want it too thick or it's going to take forever to dry. That being said, you don't want it too thin either. If it's too thin, you can still see your skin. I feel like it's not going to be as effective. So make sure it's thick enough you can't see your skin, but thin enough that it's just a very smooth layer and it's going to dry easily. So with this sample, if you're super oily, you might be using the whole thing up. But if you're more dry like me, maybe just kind of use a little and save the rest, and hopefully it doesn't dry out. I've never used the sample on that one, so I don't really know how well it works. But like how long it lasts and all that if it dries out. We have these awesome mouse applicators too that make it so you don't have to use your fingers to put on the charcoal. But if you obviously probably don't have one of those, so just use your fingers. Your fingers work great as well, and get it evenly spread out.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think one of my kids might have ran away with my applicator.
So. Yeah, that happened. Josie's always taking my Skin Vigorate brush and trying to dust furniture with it. I'm like, no.
Seriously.
I'm so glad you're trying to clean our house, but let's use something else.
That is hilarious.
And then I wash my face with. Yeah. It's, yeah, anyway. It's cute and adorable and frustrating all at the same time. So
Exactly. Yeah.
you just gotta like, you know what, they'll grow out of this phase eventually.
But
Okay.
enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, exactly. Because there can be worse things. So
Exactly.
yay. So we got this on nice and smooth. Let me hurry and clean off that. And then I just wipe the applicator on the rag and bam, it's clean. While it's sitting on, you're going to probably want to grab like the profile sheet that your samples came with, and you can fan your face. This is great to send to your beauty consultant. This helps her track how many facials she does each month. And she does a birthday special. We like to do birthday specials, so it gives us all that information, has that there. So you can fan your face with that. And then also make sure, if you haven't filled it out, fill out the first 2 sections. And while this is drying, we're going to talk about a couple different skincare lines. Oh, and as we go more into the charcoal mask, let me show this picture here. You can see where it helped on the left. That's the girl I joined with. You can see it helped her chin with whiteheads, bringing those to the surface. You can see on the guy's nose, bringing blackheads to the surface. So this product is really designed to act like a magnet, bringing excess oil, dirt, blackheads to the surface. There is rosemary in it. You can probably smell that. There's peppermint in there. You can smell that as well. Navy bean extract to help brighten the skin. Mary Kay has a patent on that. And we discovered that ingredient helps brighten the skin. So that's our charcoal mask. There's so many ways to use charcoal. Obviously, for these reasons is a key. But if I ever get a breakout, I feel like it helps the acne to go away quicker. And then if you ever get stung by a wasp or a bee or a mosquito or something, we've tried it on like specifically like wasp stings, where my daughter got stung by a wasp, put a little on there. She stopped screaming. It was totally fine. So I love how that feels. So Lindsay, let's take a selfie before I forget. I know now that we look super. My neighbors just walked by and I have the window open. They probably are like, she's crazy. It's like one of my good friends. That's Mary Kay though too. I think she's her aunt does Mary Kay and she joined with her.
Fine.
Like a while ago. Anyway, so she obviously knows I do Mary Kay. But okay, I have the camera here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let me check that I'm holding it correctly. Yep, that looks amazing. Super, but
with my stubby little tongue.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Actually, let's redo it. I look really cool. Yeah, you look good. I'm like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll stick out my tongue too. That will look better. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that looks better already.
I was gonna say, when you've got this on, it's like, yeah. How can you look?
I know, next time you close the blinds before I do, so I don't scare all the neighbors. Anyway, so okay, next we're gonna move on. So I'm gonna talk about a couple other skincare that we have. We have an acne line that helps fight acne, moderate to severe. I had pretty mild, but slightly moderate. Is frustrating acne. I think acne at any level is frustrating, right? And I was skeptical that Clear Proof was going to help. But when Mary Kay launched that back in 2013, I started using it morning and night. I'm so glad I took a picture. And 7 days later, no new breakouts, and I had cleared up my existing. So happy. This is great for guys, girls, teenagers, adults. If they have more severe acne, I definitely recommend using all 4 pieces. If it's pretty mild and just here and there, maybe like a spot treatment, like the we call it the Zit Zapper. It's the treatment gel.
I was gonna say I could have used this when I was a kid. I had to actually go to a dermatologist and be on the meds and lotions and creams and yeah,
that's so much time and money and just the craziness it does for us.
I had like the peeling and everything. I was like.
No, I'm glad they have Clear Proof. It's the answer to prayer. We also have 100% natural line too, which I demoed this morning on a customer, And she was so impressed that we have the Cosmos standard. So it's not Mary Kay that says it's 100% natural. We have a European company, Cosmos, I think it's called Cosmos Natural. Now it's breaking, coming out of my, or I'm blanking. But they gave us our EcoCert seal of approval that it's 100% natural. So that is actually made in France, and they watch that very closely, which I think is so cool that he was impressed. She's like, oh, you have a European natural line? Wow, that is very impressive because they have such high standards. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yes. Sometimes I don't realize how awesome our company is, right? And we just get so used to it.
Right.
Yeah, so that's our natural line. I just love that we have so many different skincare lines for different stages and different ages. We also, during the pandemic, learned to do stuff virtually. So what we're doing right now, where we meld samples, you're in the privacy of your own home trying this treatment. We're in our own home. I just barely put my kids to bed, barely made it on. So thank you for doing, letting us do it at this time so I can get the kids to bed. But when you share 2 referrals with your beauty consultant, you're going to get a free sample of these hydrogel eye patches. So beauty consultants remind us if someone does, because that comes from the director. So when you share 2 referrals with your beauty consultant, you'll get a sample of that in the mail. We're going to actually demo these here and show you how to use them in a second. When you share 10 referrals, you're going to get a glamour item of your choice, 50% off. So maybe that's half off of mascara or a lip gloss or lipstick or eyeliner or eyeshadow or a brow tint or, we have so many different products. So that's.
And we just got some fun new lipsticks and stuff in.
Oh my gosh. So I would use my 50% off this. Isn't this beautiful? My gosh. It doesn't go on crazy shimmery. It just is really pretty, but it goes on more just like a regular lipstick. But
yeah, we got some fun stuff that just came in. So
I know. I even read I wore the long-lasting red lipstick today. I took it off right before, but I'm like, I'm not a red person, and I actually really like that. I was like, oh, it's fun. So, yay. So me and Lindsay are going to rinse off our charcoal mask. You are welcome to keep yours on just a bit longer to make sure it's completely dry. But we want to show you the hydrogel eye patches. So grab you guys just hang tight. But I always like to look at the results before I rinse it off. I just going to the longer the better, though. I definitely feel like it probably could stay on just a wee bit longer, but I'm going to rinse it off now so we can move along. The charcoal mask can be used once or twice a week. I just use it once a week. And once you're ready to take it off, if you just hold your washcloth to your face and just let it kind of soften up the mask, it helps it to get removed more. I got it up my nose. It's a good mask, and it's up your nose and in your mouth. So, like, okay. Well, okay. So now that we got that rinsed off, we're going to show you these hydrogel eye patches. These are my BFFs. They have helped my under eye area so much. I'll show a picture of that here in a second as well. They come in a jar. They smell so divine. It has a little spatula because they're just all stacked on top of each other. So you get one at a time. And then based on your eye shape, you apply it around your eye area. So you can kind of play around with it and see if you like the thinner part towards the eye area or the thicker part. And you just pat them down. If you have really dry skin, it might feel kind of like warm, almost like burning. I remember feeling that when I was like, oh my gosh, the first time I used these. But now that I've got my skin hydrated, I don't feel that, and it feels nice and cool. But it never left a red rash or anything. I was like, is this going to do that? But never. It's really.
These are amazing.
Yeah.
And some women like to put them in the fridge also
Oh yeah.
to have a more pampering.
Yeah, even more cleaning. I need to do that. I always forget. Usually when I go to the fridge, I'm not thinking of washing my face.
I know.
Really stuffing my face. No, just cool. Let me just adjust these just a wee bit.
I was going to say, with everything that it's made out of, you might as well.
I know. That leads me. If you get a sample of these, or if you get the products on the box or on the sample, it will say the ingredients. There's water and glycerin. Glycerin's a very moisturizing ingredient. There's also pear extract, wild cherry, blueberry, raspberry, tomato, broccoli, and cabbage. So Lindsay is not kidding when she says you could probably eat these and be totally fine. So if you're low on vegetable count for the day, grab some dessert. So nice. So now that those are sitting on, now you can take off your charcoal mask if you haven't taken that off. Now it's a good time. Look in the mirror, see what it did. And then rinse it off. I'm going to show the hydrogel eye patches, what they did for my eyes. I'm pictured on the right there. I didn't realize how wrinkly my under eye from allergies, rubbing my eyes, contacts, you name it, dry skin. And after using these twice, I saw a huge improvement in my under eye area. So grateful for these. These do not replace an eye cream, so we still recommend using an eye cream. We're going to walk you through that. Actually, that's the next step, is the eye cream number 4. But it can help with puffiness as well, and you can see that results on the other lady there. So we're going to keep these on for like 25 minutes, these eye patches. That was not a sample that you got, but you can get a free one when you share 2 referrals with your consultant. So we'll be way done with the class by the time we get these off. But I feel like 25 minutes is just some magic.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, and Lindsay's going to walk us through 4, 5, and 6. Take it away.
Okay. Sorry, Roseanne. You got to remind me which one was.
Oh yeah, number 4 is the eye cream, which we're going to wait and do our eye cream when we take off our eye patches. When you take off these eye petals, you take them off, and then you use your eye cream just on top. You don't rinse off where the eye patches, where you keep that serum there as long as possible. But for everyone else at home watching, they can start doing number 4 now.
Yeah, and this is our Time-Wise Repair Value Firm Eye Renewal Cream. And this has, let's see if I can kind of show you that. I always go the wrong way. This is a ZMAC tip. It is made of zinc, magnesium, and let's see, what was the other one? Copper. Yes. And when you put it on, you just want to put it on like just barely right here by your cheekbone, and then kind of pretend like there's a cucumber right there. You kind of want to just follow it along where you would have the cucumber. You'd come up over your brows and right here on your brow line. And this goes a long way. But make sure you don't get it too close to your eye, because your eye will absorb it, and your eyes could get pretty sore from it. So, and yeah, it is. And I've also heard that you could put this in the fridge too.
Yeah.
And so, and during the summer, when like at night when you're getting ready for bed, wouldn't that feel so good?
We need a mini fridge right by our bed.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, that is our eye cream.
Sweet. Now we'll do number 5.
Okay.
And this is the lifting serum.
Okay, this one is actually one of my absolute favorites. Actually, this whole set is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, it might have had a big part of you joining.
Exactly. That's what
like 50% off. Yes.
Might as well go for it. So We call this the Spanx for a face.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my goodness.
You're
That just does not want to stay. So in the morning, and you can use this at night, but you want to be very frugal with this because yeah, you can you can get a little excited with this.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to put just a couple dabs on your finger, maybe 1, 2 little dabs, and you want to put it all over your face and your neck.
Mm-hmm.
This lifts and tightens everything that you put it on. And I mean, it has done an amazing job with me. And I put it on one of the rose quartz rollers,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes it so much easier to put it on. And this is something that I wish I could go swimming in. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I agree. Oh my gosh, I wish it was a bigger bottle, but I like that it does have a little tracker on there, so you can see. I'm just about out of this one, but I just use one pump and get it to last long.
Exactly. So
Cool. And the last step, we're ready for number 6, the
night cream.
Oh, I love this one.
With the night cream, this has retinol in it, and this at night your skin is trying to heal itself, and so this retinol actually helps with that. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a place to wipe my fingers. Yeah, as Roseanne just showed you, it's got a little circle. Sorry, guys. But anyway, you can push it out, and you can get out as much as you think you will need. And then that way you are not getting any germs, bacteria into it. And it'll stay nice and clean. And so, yeah, and this stuff is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Love how it smells too.
Yeah.
Cool. And I was hopping into the Facebook group. We have Claire's watching. Hi, Claire. Donna and Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole, for being a guest. So fun to have you here. And Stephanie, Luis, I think, has been watching. Mary Lynn. Yeah, so fun. And I think we might even have one watching on YouTube. So, but sometimes it's hard to comment on that. So, oh my gosh, I hope
fun to have you guys here.
Yeah, I hope your skin's just feeling extra loved and pampered. And I want to thank Lindsay so much for co-hosting with me.
Of course.
This morning, and how flexible is she to hop on and do this. And so now that we've made it through samples 1 through 6, you do have this day cream that you can use tomorrow. It has SPF 30 in there. That's great to protect your skin from the sun, especially when you've used retinol. Ours is encapsulated retinol, so it's not blasting your face with retinol, but it's more kind of slowly breaking down as you're sleeping, like Lindsay described. So make sure you text your consultant, let her know you just finished this treatment. Let her know what was your favorite product, or if there's anything you didn't like. We want to make a note of that. Yeah.
I was also going to let them know that when you are
I almost forgot that.
When you're using this set, you want to go from tallest to smallest. So you're gonna do your cleanser, and then you will use the eye cream. You'll use the serum, and then whether you are doing it at night or during the day, you'll use either one of these.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that is, I love how tallest to shortest. Thank you. I don't know. I almost forgot that.
No, you're good.
And that when you showed me that box, it reminded me of this that we have going on. When you purchase the skincare set from your beauty consultant, you get 50% off a product of your choice. So maybe that's 50% off the charcoal mask or the facial pill or the Skin Vigorate brush. So that's one of the specials we have going on. And then this is before and after picture of the repair. And I'm just in love with the results on this lady, 69.5. It's never too late, right? And sometimes you even see bigger results when it's reversing. You have more damage and it can show even bigger. So take pictures. Even if you started using it, because she's oh, cool. Oh, Kim is on the YouTube. Cool. Awesome. I don't know. She might be on the Facebook or the YouTube.
She's here one way or another.
Is Stephanie's cousin. So fun. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. And right now, make sure after you share with your consultant what was your favorite, we have that referral bonus. So when you share 2 referrals with your beauty consultant, you'll get the hydrogel eye patches. When you share 10, you'll get half off a makeup item. And I think, Claire, I owe you that. I think I know you were out of town and I meant to do that. And then Claire decided to join Mary Kay because like me and Lindsay, you get 50% off.
You can't beat it.
I mean, our product's already priced amazing, but then you get half off that. Oh my gosh. So Claire, we need to give you a little gift for that. And right now it's only $35 to start Mary Kay, which blows my mind because when I joined 14 years ago and when Lindsay joined 18 years ago, however long it was the first time, it was $100.
Exactly.
I have friends who were in 30 years ago, it was $100. And right now, think of inflation, think of everything, it's only $35 to start Mary Kay business. And you can have it as a side hustle or you can have it as the smart shopper or anywhere in between, really. But yeah, so amazing. So thank you again, Lindsay. I appreciate you being so flexible. I know it's not convenient. And so you are so fantastic to say, yes, I'll co-host with you and hop on. And we feel extra pampered. And I hope you do too. So text your consultant, let her know you finished this. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.
Bye, guys.